Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk from QuickTime Reactions here. And like I said in my Heretic review, which you guys should go check out, the next movie that I was going to cover was Overlord, The Sacred Kingdom. This is a Japanese anime film that was playing at a theater that's quite a distance away, but I wanted to see it because I've had a bit of an interest in Japanese animation films, which I'll talk about after I get through the synopsis of the film. So, a kingdom is slowly losing its power and control to other creatures, demi-humans and undead people, against this demon, and they must team up with the biggest, most powerful undead sorcerer in the land, Lord Ains. I'm probably going to butcher a lot of pronunciations in this, but they team up with Lord Ains to try and take down this demon and restore their kingdom. So like I said, I have a bit of an interest in Japanese animation. Just from like the reviews that I have seen, for instance, Chris Stuckman talk about, Grave of the Fireflies and Paprika, there's a lot of attention and detail that goes into Japanese animation films. And I was actually fortunate enough to watch last year The Boy and the Heron, before it went on to win the Oscar for Best Animated Film. And there is just something about Japanese animation that there's a beauty to it where, for me, I can't tell the difference if it's 2D or 3D. And that's the same thing that happens in this movie. It's like the animation is so beautiful that I cannot tell if it is 2D or 3D. And I guess that's just kind of the quality of Japanese animation, where it's like you don't know where that line is crossed. I'm like 60% sure that it's 2D, maybe. Like the backgrounds, I think, are 2D. It's just like sometimes the characters' movements look 3D-ish, but it could also be done in 2D, but, I won't know. I'm trying to remember the company that did the animation, but hats off to them. They did an absolutely amazing job animating this movie. It was absolutely stunning. The characters were all sorts of awesome. The general of the army, which I believe her last name was Custodio, I believe. She's very hell-bent on trying to get this demon out, and she does not like any of the other creatures that are not human. She doesn't like the demi-humans. She doesn't like the undead. She's just firmly there to protect, her people. Meanwhile, I don't want to say toady, but like her, I'm going to call toady because I can't think of another word to describe her. Baraja, I believe, like Baraja. She is an absolute, I wouldn't necessarily say, she's an admirer of Lord Ains, who, there's a reason why when I looked up images to make a thumbnail for this video, I chose his image because he looks cool. And what he does in the movie is absolutely splendid as well. There are so many cool action scenes, and me, of course, not knowing much about anime, I did not expect there to be a lot of, magical use in this movie. I thought it was going to be more fighting, but I guess that's, me for not knowing much about this anime. Which, answer the question in the comments. Is this a series, or is this like an original thing? Because, the reason why I don't get into animes is because they're so long. If I were to jump headfirst into one, I would be, watching animes until I'm 70. But it's like, well, why do you don't watch animes if you watch superhero stuff? It's like, well, there's going to be a stopping point, I think, to superhero stuff at some point. So it's like, whereas with anime, it's like once you finish one, then you can go on to another and another and another and another. And it's just like, I don't want to get so neck deep into anime where I have other things that I want to watch. But that's just why I don't get into anime, but I'm starting to dip my toe into watching Japanese animation films. So yeah, overall, this is a really, really good movie, high quality animation. The characters are cool, the fight scenes are really cool, the emotion is there. This is just a solid all-around film. I really, really enjoyed this, as seen, and again, a noob to Japanese animation. So yeah, I would highly recommend checking this out. I'll see you guys next time.